تمام. تمام. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أهلا وسهلا بكم في ندوة افتراضية جديدة من الندوات
السلام عليكم. We would like to welcome you in this workshop that the Council organized. The Council would like to embed the Muslim communities in their countries in order to be a good citizens and belong to the Islamic religion. So these series of workshops and conferences virtually that organized by the Council to talk about the concept of multi-religions and multi-races in order to save the human dignity and strengthen the moderation values, dialogue in their countries. Today, Monday, 19th of October, 2020, and the name of this workshop, the Pontifical Academy and its role in strengthening the dialogue between Islam and between Christianity. We would like to welcome our guest today, Father Stefano Cecchini, the chairman of the Pontifical Academy in Vatican. He has got PhD in theology, and in 2017 he was selected by Pope to be as the chairman for the Pontifical Academy.
والدكتور نادر العقاد من إيطاليا.
Dr. Nader also from Italy. He is the head of the scientific
في بداية عام 2020 مع الأب ستيفانو رئيس الأكاديمية. نرحب بكما أشد الترحيب. طبعا الدكتور نادر العقاد حاصل على درجة الماجستير في الهندسة الإنشائية والدكتوراه.
And he has got a master
جامعة تريستا وانخرط منذ وصوله تريستا
different sciences.
وتولى دور الإمام والخطيب ومدير.
He worked with the Muslim communities. He was an imam and khatib. And in 2019, he was an ambassador for the world peace. He met Francis the Pope many times, and he held the Islamic Christian Committee that was established in 2019. Dr. Nader, Father, you can go ahead.
شكرا جزيلا.
With all pleasure and gratitude. Thank you very much for this valuable chance. It's really a proud for us to be a member within the council and also to cooperate with Dr. Al-Nuaimi and Dr. Al-Bishari. These workshops is very essential. And it's especially for Muslim communities who live in Europe and in the West generally, as it gives the main lines, guidelines for the people who work in this field, and also to support the Muslim communities to be a role model in their countries, to spread the moderate citizenship and the global peace. Today, we have Father Stefano Cecchini, the chairman of the Pontifical Academy.
حضرة الأب ستيفانو استطعنا في بداية هذا العام
and Father Stefano,
يسمى بالمجلس العالمي.
With cooperation with him, we managed to establish
والتي تعطي دورا ومساهمة كبيرة أيضا من خلال نشر الفكر الحواري بين المسلمين والمسيحيين باعتبار نموذج السيدة مريم العذراء.
Through the work of Christians and Muslims, it's a role model. So today I will introduce Father Stefano. He will speak to us in Italian, and I will translate for him. Father Stefano, he is the chairman of the Pontifical Academy in Vatican, in Rome.
حاضر في الجامعة الأنطوانية، وبالتالي فور انتهائه من هذه المقابلة.
And he is a lecturer in Antoine University. So he delivers virtual lessons online. I will discuss with him the role of the Pontifical Academy in strengthening the dialogue between Islam and Christianity, how it was established, what is the idea behind it, and after that we will speak about the role of the committee to strengthen the dialogue.
Assalamu alaikum.
Father Stefano.
Nel nome di Dio misericordioso, un saluto a tutti voi.
Assalamu alaikum.
Grazie Padre Stefano. Allora, abbiamo detto che faremo praticamente il tuo intervento all'inizio. Noi siamo con il Consiglio Mondiale delle Comunità Musulmane che ha la sede ad Abu Dhabi, che sono anche i nostri partner nel progetto di Maria per la Pace. Oggi vogliamo parlare con lei sul quello che riguarda l'inizio di questa Accademia Mariana, per far conoscere anche l'Accademia Mariana Pontificia internazionale alle nostre comunità musulmane che loro ci ascolteranno, e poi parleremo successivamente anche sui progetti dell'Accademia, e certamente uno di questi progetti è anche il progetto della CMMC, che è la Commissione Internazionale Mariana Musulmano Cristiana. Ecco, io farò la traduzione, per questo appena trova che è il momento giusto per tradurre, io prenderò nota e poi traduco quello che avevi detto.
Bene, la nostra Pontificia Accademia Mariana Internazionale nasce con il compito di essere un luogo di incontro e di coordinamento tra tutti i cultori di Mariologia, o meglio tutti gli studiosi e le persone che guardano alla figura della Madre di Gesù come un'immagine di pace, di incontro, di conoscenza dello stesso Gesù, ma soprattutto di donna che ci conduce alla fede, che ci conduce all'unico Dio. Il compito nostro è proprio quello di stare insieme per scoprire che siamo tutti fratelli e che siamo soprattutto credenti. E il ruolo fondamentale che stiamo sempre più scoprendo è che oggi in questo mondo abbiamo la necessità, il bisogno, il dovere di mostrare come i credenti, e quindi tutti noi, soprattutto le religioni che hanno origine nel nostro grande padre nella fede Abramo, di lavorare insieme e dimostrare che la religione non è un pericolo per l'umanità.
Grazie. Inizio con il saluto anche del Dio grande e misericordioso. Faccio conoscere un po' la nostra Accademia Mariana Internazionale, una accademia pontificia, che vuol dire rientra all'interno anche delle diverse accademie pontificie che cura il Vaticano e la figura del Papa, e ha un ruolo fondamentale, è quello di far diventare di questa accademia un luogo di incontro e di conoscenza di tutte le persone che si occupano negli studi mariani. طبعا الآن أتكلم الآن في اللغة الإيطالية.
Now I will speak in Italy to make sure that I got the main idea. So the Pontifical Academy and the committee established many years ago, and the Pontifical Academy is affiliated to the Vatican. It's a try to group all the scientists and the specialists in this study in order to be a focal point for all researchers and to publish their research regarding Mary. These meetings done by the Pontifical Academy that will also strengthen the dialogue in Christianity and help to publish the fraternity between the one religion and also the different religions. So the idea of fraternity is very important, especially when we talk about the Abrahamic family. Abraham, peace be upon him, he is a collective prophet who grouped all these religions, and he is a collective point between Christianity and Islam. Father Stefano?
Contatto tra cristiani e in modo particolare cattolici e i nostri fratelli musulmani è proprio questa figura di Maria, essendo una figura importante per noi, ma anche una figura importante perché si trova la sua presenza nel libro, sacro libro del Corano. E quindi, sì.
نعم لقد اكتشفنا نحن
We discovered, we as Christians, especially the Catholic, with Muslims, we discovered Mary the Virgin as a character to get together between the two religions. And also the people who make a dialogue. The character of Mary the Virgin is very important, especially in Christianity or even Islam, and it's mentioned in the Holy Quran.
Nella storia della Chiesa cristiana, noi francescani, per difendere proprio anche la figura di Maria nelle discussioni teologiche, spesso si citava il Corano e si citava la tradizione islamica.
نحن في ضمن دراساتنا اللاهوتية
And from our studies and the study of history, we give an example in our lectures that Islam always mentions Mary the Virgin in a real picture, the woman who was a mother for Jesus, peace be upon him. And we witness from the Holy Quran that she was virgin and she bore the Jesus with a word from Allah, and it's stated in the Holy Quran.
E proprio oggi nel discorso che ci propone Papa Francesco alla Chiesa, nonostante si trovino delle difficoltà perché ci sono sempre i gruppi da voi come da noi che non accettano questo dialogo, ma noi andiamo avanti in nome di Dio e abbiamo visto che noi stiamo cercando le realtà che ci uniscono, dei punti dove noi possiamo realmente mostrare che possiamo convivere insieme. E la figura di Maria è diventato per noi una realtà di possibile dialogo e di possibile celebrazione fatta insieme. Poi parleremo dei datteri.
نعم طبعا أنتم كما تعلمون أن
as you know, the Pope, he's very interested in dialogue. But we need to know that there are many persons who would like to stop this dialogue between Islam and Christianity from different parties. But we move forward with great determination and would like to make the human fraternity a base for dialogue and to give the picture of Mary the Virgin as a step forward for the dialogue between Islam and Christianity. And there is different messages we send as Muslim and Christianity from these conversations.
Ho visto questa immagine della nascita di Gesù e dell'episodio dei datteri di Maria, e studiando anche la tradizione cristiana ho visto questo stesso simile episodio, e quindi è nata l'idea di fare un dialogo su questo che diventasse concreto, non solo parole, ma diventasse fatti. Cioè fare questo momento dei datteri di Maria come un momento, uno simbolico ma concreto, di convivenza tra cristiani e musulmani. Quindi abbiamo fatto puoi spiegare tu che cosa abbiamo fatto?
طبعا من خلال اطلاعي
Of course, from my study of the Holy Quran, I discovered that Mary the Virgin, she delivered Jesus, peace be upon him, under a palm tree. And from my study for the Bible, also describe the Virgin Mary under also a palm tree. For that, we did a common work. We launched a lecture and a conference about the dates that Mary ate and it was a point to get together between Muslim and Christianities about the same idea. In the Holy Quran and in some holy books where Mary the Virgin was with Jesus, she met with Jesus under a palm tree and she ate some dates. So we started this dialogue not only by words but also as an important collective point, and we held a big conference in Antwerp University in Rome where a great number of ambassadors and academics attended, and they spoke about the character of Mary the Virgin and the importance of her role in the communication between Christianity and Islam.
Se puoi anche ricordare come era quell'incontro, così traduco anche bene.
Sì, no, è stato un momento di fraternità che ha mostrato da parte nostra l'attenzione che, concludendo il Ramadan, aspettando che calava il sole, abbiamo dato subito la scatola, una piccola scatola con i datteri che ricorda questo momento, e abbiamo voluto poi condividere la cena insieme dopo che è stata cantata una sura proprio nel nostro refettorio, insieme frati, insieme con ambasciatori di Santa Sede, insieme con rappresentanti del mondo islamico, per dimostrare questo momento che siamo veramente, soprattutto nella mensa, siamo fratelli e che quindi è possibile convivere insieme in modo pacifico.
شكرا ستيفانو. طبعا هذا اللقاء كان يوم
This meeting, it was a historical event. It was in Ramadan, Holy Ramadan, the month of fasting for Muslims. And after this meeting, we gathered as Muslims and Christians, and they waited for Franciscans who are also in order to meet their Muslim brothers, and they had the same breakfast in the hall, in the canteen for Franciscans. So Muslims and Franciscans, they had their breakfast together. And before that, there was a recitation for Surah Mariam versus Mary, and we heard also adhan, and we shared together the food, the breakfast in Ramadan, to say to the world that we as Muslim and Christians, we are brothers and we share good times together in order to strengthen the dialogue between Islam and Christianity. Of course, there was distribution for small gifts. We put inside these boxes, we put some dates, and we put on the top Virgin, Mary the Virgin dates, and we distributed on the participants to remind people about the importance of a human fraternity.
Vorremmo diffondere, che si diffonda nel mondo questa giornata di fraternità, che diventi una realtà mondiale, che si possa celebrare ogni anno nelle varie parti del mondo questo momento di fraternità musulmano-cristiana, proprio ricordando questo evento.
Noi vogliamo che diventa questo un incontro, anche un modello di incontri. نحن نتمنى أن يكون
أيضا we hope this dialogue that we did in the academy, and also this gathering is a historical day for the human fraternity between Muslims and Christians, in order to remind and share during Ramadan, the Holy Ramadan, some dates of Virgin Mary the Virgin, in order to have a great day to work together and to speak together, Muslims and Christians. So we suggest to have an international fraternity day between Muslims and Christians, to call it Mary Virgin the Day.
Che abbiamo scoperto, che è molto bello, che in tutte le moschee c'è il luogo di Maria, questo luogo che ricorda proprio Dio, che ha preso Maria e l'ha portata in luogo appartato per essere in rapporto con Lui, per consacrarla a Lui, per realizzare il suo progetto. E Maria, la devota, è la donna che appunto diventa modello del rapporto con Dio, e quindi della devozione e dell'obbedienza che si deve a Dio. E questo unisce cristiani e musulmani a guardare questo modello e quindi a pensare di creare realmente nelle varie parti del mondo questi luoghi di incontro nel nome di Dio misericordioso, guardando a Maria, la donna che obbedisce, e noi che vogliamo camminare insieme nell'obbedienza alla volontà di Dio e nel dialogo fraterno, e quindi anche la ricerca fatta insieme, lo studio per conoscerci.
نحن نذكر أيضا
We also remember as Christians that Mary the Virgin mentioned in the Holy Quran, and she was worshipping Allah in the mosque. And this part of the mosque is called Al-Mihrab. It's in all mosques. And also there is a verse from the Holy Quran talk about Mary the Virgin. So we would like to have this corner where Mary the Virgin worshipped Allah and she obeyed his instructions to be a model. This corner, this mihrab, to be in the same between the relation between Muslim and Christianity, and also to have Mary the Virgin as a focal point between the idea of communication between Muslim and Christians, as a role model. This model, she worshipped, she believed in Allah, she obeyed his instructions, and also she was a model for human love. We together, we would like to have human fraternity and to have the model of Mary the Virgin between Muslim and Christians in obeying Allah and spreading the thinking of peace, tolerance, love between Muslim and Christians.
Ha questo compito da parte anche della Santa Sede di creare un incontro, momenti di formazione, di studio, coinvolgendo tutte le persone di buona volontà. E soprattutto il nostro imam Nader è il responsabile di tutto il dialogo e il rapporto con il mondo islamico e quindi con noi, perché possiamo vedere di creare, di trovare dei momenti, soprattutto di formazione cristiano-musulmana, per lavorare insieme e conoscersi di più e superare tutti i pregiudizi che entrambi abbiamo gli uni contro gli altri.
طبعا نحن أسسنا
Of course, also we established the Global Committee for Cooperation between Muslim and Christians under the Pontifical Academy to be a joint point between Muslim and Christians, not only to dialogue, but also to make studies, academic studies about Muslims and Christians in order to qualify the Muslims and Christians about the culture of tolerance and human fraternity. And so the committee helped the communication between Christians and also Christianity and other countries. So this committee that I am heading with Imam Nader Al-Aqad, we try to spread the idea of academic common academic studies, so we can publish it through the Pontifical Academy brochures, so we can include Muslims studies.
Ci sono domande?
أنا أحب
I would like to ask Father Stefano,
استفسارات وأي أسئلة ممكن أن
is there
نطرحها
any questions?
عليه. فإن كان هناك
We
أي
can ask him. So if there is any question from the attendees to ask Father Stefano, please go ahead.
Noi stiamo nascendo, quindi se loro hanno delle proposte, delle idee da farci, noi siamo disponibili ad accogliere tutte le idee e le proposte.
نحن هنا في الأكاديمية المريمية وفي اللجنة
In the Pontifical Academy and also in the committee, we welcome all the suggestions from all the religious organizations that help in establishing the dialogue and studies. So we welcome the Global Council, who is a member, valuable member, and participated in previous April in the World Conference regarding Mary the Virgin as a model for peace between the different cultures. If there is any question from the attendees, I would like to ask Father Stefano.
Farti una domanda, Padre Stefano, ecco, su quanto importante oggigiorno con una enciclica come Fratelli Tutti, che va veramente a essere indirizzata a quello che abbiamo fatto nella Commissione internazionale mariana musulmano-cristiana, e quanto può essere importante questa enciclica anche essere studiata anche nel mondo musulmano. السؤال الذي طرحته على الأب
The
ستيفانو
question that I asked Father Stefano, the Pontifical message that we are all brothers, and that strengthen the work of the Pontifical Academy and the committee to spread the thinking of ideas and peace.
Papa Francesco è rivolta, come era San Francesco, rivolta alla umanità, all'importanza che noi come umanità siamo una sola grande famiglia e il Dio è creatore di tutti, dei buoni e anche dei cattivi, noi diciamo sempre, per cui dobbiamo anche risvegliare nell'umanità il senso di Dio, il senso della fede, il senso di scoprire che abbiamo un solo Dio e che è Lui che ci rende fratelli. Non siamo noi fratelli capaci di essere fratelli da noi, ma tutto proviene da Lui. Per cui ecco, partire dalla dimensione spirituale perché possiamo ritrovare l'unità. L'unità e la pace che non è capacità umana, ma è dono di Dio. E allora ecco, insieme cerchiamola.
No, grazie Stefano, molto importante quello che hai detto. Traduco poi raccolgo se ci sono delle domande. بابا فرانسيس بدأ من شخصية مهمة جدا بالنسبة للمسيحيين وهي شخصية
يقول البابا من هناك it's very important character Francis the Pope. This character is very important. He is a good dialogue person. He started his message from it. And he considered the human fraternity as one family. This fraternity that makes us unique as brothers. We also gathered in the spiritual dimension. We worship the same God, same Allah. And we are the brothers because Allah destined this. And this is a great grace that we all brothers. And for that, we need to spread the fraternity instructions between all nations and people. Thank you very much, Father Stefano. If there is any question. Thank you very much, Father Stefano, for all these valuable information and the details you gave it to us about the Pontifical Academy and the initiative that you are doing in spreading the human fraternity between Muslim and Christians.
أنا لدي سؤال
Father Stefano, I have got a question
تنظيمكم لهذه
regarding organizing these initiatives and the conferences that you are holding with Muslims,
مبادرة رطب مريم العذراء
especially dates of Mary the Virgin, or even Al-Mihrab.
يعني كيف تسهم
The question
هذه
is, how these initiatives
يقومون بها في تعزيز السلام
help
والتعايش يعني
in
ما الأثر
strengthen tolerance and coexistence? What is the impact of these initiatives? What is the change after these positive initiatives between Muslim and Christians?
Padre Stefano, la domanda che viene che innanzitutto un ringraziamento immenso per quello che è stato detto. Ab Stefano, هل أنت معنا؟ نعم. الأب Stefano, Padre Stefano, sei con noi?
Sì,
No,
ti sento.
ok. Perfetto. La domanda è questa, che dopo i ringraziamenti dovuti al suo intervento eccellente, anche così in poco tempo ci hai spiegato l'Accademia, il suo lavoro e le sue anche iniziative. La nostra domanda è le iniziative che avete fatto, specialmente l'iniziativa dei Datteri di Maria, ma anche la proposta dell'angolo di Maria, del Mihrab Mariam, è una proposta anche eccellente. Volevamo chiederla se dopo ogni di questi incontri o convegni o iniziative ci sono dei risultati concreti che avete notato che favorivano, incrementavano il dialogo musulmano-cristiano, o danno anche segnali anche concreti di comprendimento dell'importanza di questo dialogo?
Allora, prima di tutto abbiamo visto l'attenzione del mondo musulmano dopo i Datteri di Maria, per cui abbiamo conosciuto anche meglio l'imam Nader, e poi abbiamo cominciato sono venuti di vari musulmani di varie parti del mondo a visitare l'Accademia, a incontrarci, a dire la disponibilità da parte loro di collaborazione, soprattutto anche nella formazione. Poi abbiamo visto l'attenzione dei mass media di tutto il mondo su questo argomento, perché molti non sapevano, e quindi anche a scuola stamattina ho spiegato queste cose, anche ci sono studenti che vogliono partecipare al nostro corso con la moschea, ed è venuto ad esempio l'altro giorno l'ambasciatore di Portogallo, che ha sentito quello che stiamo facendo e vuole che facciamo conoscere in Portogallo questa dimensione dell'Islam. Per cui si sta diffondendo piano piano questa dimensione positiva, perché noi vogliamo che si conoscano più gli aspetti positivi, il dialogo. Noi abbiamo molti rapporti positivi con musulmani qui in Italia, che stanno facendo carità, che stanno facendo volontariato, che stanno dimostrando che non sono tutti terroristi, e questo è il grande problema. Perché c'è chi vuole creare una visione negativa dell'Islam, chi vuole creare muri, chi vuole creare paura contro l'Islam. Invece noi vogliamo guardate che l'Islam abbiamo molti punti in cui possiamo stare insieme. E quindi noi abbiamo visto veramente un grande apertura, una volontà di conoscere l'Islam, di conoscere questi punti, e quindi ci ha dato, spronati a continuare in questo. Quello delle mafie che abbiamo fatto è frutto di tutto questo.
شكرا Stefano.
Thank you very much, Father Stefano. Of course, after any meeting, there's a lot of blessings. So after the dates of Mary the Virgin, there was many people from Muslims and also ambassadors who attended. In Vatican, in Rome, they got interested in this dialogue. And through this gathering, we strengthen the relation between also Nader al-Aqad, the Imam, and we studied different studies to qualify Christians and Muslims about how we can introduce Mary the Virgin today also. I had different meetings in schools and I spoke to students. Students showed great interest about the definition and they wanted to hear from Muslims about the Islamic religion. The ambassador of Portuguese today, I called him and he was interested. And he was interested in the dialogue model to make it as a message in Portugal. Of course, we focus more on the positive sides in our religions, especially the Islam. We focus on the positive characteristics about peace, tolerance, coexistence. Of course, some people, they would like to focus on the negatives and to stick it to them as terrorists. We say no. Muslims and Islam, they are interested in peace and they focus in coexistence. So, the people who would like to put walls and barriers between this gathering, we say to them, no, we will go ahead and focus more on the common communication, love, fraternity between Muslim and Christians. Thank you very much, Father Stefano. I have got a final question. What are the main characteristics we can also follow from Mary the Virgin? You spoke about it. But these characteristics, how we can invest in order to face the different crises and catastrophes, and to strengthen the solidarity between Muslim and Christians. How can we benefit from these positive characteristics and to create initiatives to strengthen peace and to face catastrophes, especially against COVID-19?
La domanda dice che come le caratteristiche e come la figura di Mariam al-Adra, questa figura importante per i musulmani e i cristiani, si riesce anche a incrementare una conoscenza uno dell'altro, ma specialmente nei momenti drammatici come il momento nel quale noi viviamo. Noi viviamo sotto anche una pandemia mondiale, sotto dei disastri anche ambientali, sotto anche coronavirus. Come questa figura di Maria, importante per musulmani e cristiani, e quali caratteristiche che gode questa figura per proprio poter incrementare il dialogo e per poter anche affrontare pandemie che interessa anche il nostro globo.
Per la storia cristiana, Maria è sempre l'immagine della mamma, per cui quando il bambino ha paura, quando il bambino si trova nelle difficoltà, quando il papà lo vuole anche castigare, sempre ricorre alla protezione della mamma, sempre va in braccio alla mamma. Per cui per noi cristiani la figura di Maria rimane sempre l'immagine della mamma accogliente, protettrice e soprattutto nei momenti di difficoltà. Noi cattolici sempre nei momenti di difficoltà si invoca Maria, si chiede l'aiuto a lei che interceda per noi presso Dio. Quindi lei può sempre diventare l'immagine della comunità dei credenti, perché quella è l'immagine per noi cristiani. Già nel Vangelo appare Maria come la nuova Gerusalemme, come l'immagine della Chiesa, l'immagine dei credenti, l'immagine della comunità, l'immagine della Chiesa, della moschea, dove noi ritroviamo in quel luogo, con le persone di buona volontà che vogliono imitare la fede di Maria, che vogliono il bene comune. E l'esperienza adesso che mi stanno dicendo è quella del nostro centro mariano di dialogo interreligioso del Libano, dove di fronte a questo attentato, di fronte a questa situazione, mentre altri gruppi si sono sciolti, questo gruppo ha continuato e continua a lavorare insieme. Cioè noi pensiamo appunto la figura di Maria come figura della maternità, dell'unità, della moschea stessa.
Grazie, molto importante. نعم نحن
Yes,
المسيحية
we in Christianity, we have the picture of Mary the Virgin. It's very holy picture. It's the picture of mother who has mercy on her children and protect them. Especially, we know the families, some families where fathers would like to punish children and the mother protect them. The same in Christianity, the picture of mother always protect, give also mercy and compassionate, especially during crisis. Within COVID-19 now, there's a lot of communication and also a trend to focus on the picture of Mary the Virgin. So to pray to Allah through her, because she is the mother of compassionate in Christianity, and also to pray for the whole world and in the Christianity and the whole world. Also the picture of Mary the Virgin, you saw when you look at Jerusalem, this city where churches and mosques and other worshipping houses, the picture of Mary the Virgin is a gathering picture. It represents also the mosques. We know there is a center in Lebanon, the Pontifical Center in Lebanon, which managed to send very important messages through dialogues between Muslim and Christianity regarding the human fraternity. There is also different communication models. So this center in Lebanon, with the picture of the Mary the Virgin, gathered Muslim and Christianity and also did a great role in spreading the dialogue between them, between all Lebanese.
شكرا جزيلا للأب
Thank you very much, Father Stefano, for your precious time. Unfortunately, time is running, but we know that your time, Father Stefano, is very precious. For that, we would like to thank you very much, hoping that we will get together again in the future in different meetings. And we will stay with Dr. Nader.
Grazie Padre Stefano di tutto quello che ci avevi illuminato e spiegato sulla Pontificia Accademia Mariana Internazionale e su tutti i suoi progetti. Ti ringraziamo e avremo sicuramente altri momenti per incontrarla e anche per conoscerla ancora meglio e conoscere i suoi programmi. Grazie.
Shukran e che Dio
Thank you very much.
شكرا لكم.
Thank you very much for you.
يكون له نعمة علينا جميعا.
And with Allah blessings. Thank you very much.
Ecco, ci saluta Padre Stefano Cecchin, una intervista molto importante perché effettivamente questo mostra il lavoro che stiamo facendo. هذا اللقاء المهم الكبير.
This important meeting that we did with the chairman of the Pontifical Academy, and he is a very valuable character from Francis the Pope, and also especially from the dialogue between Muslim and Christianity, and the model of Mary the Virgin and Jesus, peace be upon him. Dr. Nader, do you have a written word you would like to talk about it? I think we can make this meeting trended to Father Stefano. I can speak about some points I would like to add about the committee. As part of the Pontifical Academy. Yes, it's under the Vatican in Italy, and our members in this committee, they are academics or even religious people and dignitary figures, especially in the field of dialogue between Muslim and Christianity. So I can give you some information about how we established this committee and also talk to you about some works and how we can involve them. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Of course, this committee, the idea came to make it a role model for dialogue between human fraternity, between Muslim and Christians. The idea came after the meeting between held after the name, the days of Mary the Virgin. The gathering was in Ramadan, and people, Muslim and Christians, they shared as the brothers the food, the breakfast food, and we heard some recitation from the Holy Quran and Al-Maghrib pray, and we shared the food, Muslim and Christians together. We're Franciscans in the university, Antoine University. So we thought together how to make a common work, continuous, between Muslim and Christians. For that, we established this idea to have a shared committee from ambassadors, from academics, specialists in theology, and also together anyone who would like to participate to spread the idea of dialogue between Muslim and Christians in anywhere in the world. So the academy, the Pontifical Academy, has a center in Lebanon, and they work with Father Wissam, where there is a great dialogue between all the parties in Lebanon. So this center is part of this idea. We hope through this academy which is part of from the Pontifical Academy to spread the idea of dialogue between Muslims and Christians and to have effective dialogue that focus on coexistence. We focus on the dates of Mary the Virgin. Under the shade of the palm tree, she managed to get gifts from Allah, and she fed herself and her son. The picture of the mother protecting her child and to have compassion on them, especially during the difficulty time. Also during the difficult time, the relation, we need to believe in dialogue and getting together. Some people establish the culture of hate. Through this committee, we send messages. One main message, we have one God and one message. It's about humanity. To make all people know that they are brothers. We have common duties. Through sharing this human fraternity, we have the duties toward this universe to have a common message, to dialogue together, to introduce each other. We know that in our religion, in Al-Hujurat, where Allah said, we make you male and female, and we make you tribes to know each other. Through this academy and the committee, we try to spread this introduction, not only communicating, but also to have a common ground to meet together, where Muslim and Christians come together, and we share the food. We hear from each other through also Mihrab Mariam. We talk to the universities in the Arab world, in the Mediterranean, and in the GCC. This Al-Mihrab, where we remember Mary the Virgin, she was worshipping Allah. And when Zechariah came to him, he found food. So we need to spread this message, especially in the International Day, where the Father Stefano suggested, especially we will talk about Al-Mihrab, to meet together and introduce each other, to talk about love between people. I would like also to talk about the Pontifical Academy through the committee to communicate and to have an agreement with one of the biggest mosques in Europe to make a study. This is not common in the past. Through academic qualification, to have 10 meetings between Muslim and Christians on one topic. So Muslim or Christian, they hear from him in a framework of love and dialogue to strengthen the picture of a human fraternity and the spread of love between people. These meetings will finish on May in 2020 in Ramadan, the holy month, where there will be another conference about the date of Mary the Virgin, where there will be certificates to the participants in these lessons, and it will be virtual. So it will finish after the COVID also finish in Ramadan. Hopefully it will finish, and after that we will gather and have breakfast again, between Christian and Muslims. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Dr. Nader Al-Aqad, for this information. When you say global, this committee is working internationally. We hope to have participation from other countries. We work now with Egypt to have a center there for dialogue, also in Morocco to have also a center there for dialogue. So hopefully to have one in the UAE. As the council, he is very active member. He participated in the previous conference around Mary the Virgin character as a model, where she believed in her Allah and in her God, and she believed in her instruction. So hopefully to have one in the UAE, to have this center and this celebration. Lebanon managed through this dialogue center and the cooperation between Muslim and Christians to have a day where they celebrate officially and to have an official holiday. They call it Al-Bushara Day for Mary the Virgin. So it's a celebration day for Muslim and Christians.
شكرا دكتور نادر.
Thank you very much, Dr. Nader. Also, I would like to talk about the human fraternity document in Abu Dhabi. What are the common areas for your work in the committee and between the human fraternity document? what is the main initiative that you are doing under these principles, and what is the cooperation in this regard? Of course, this message is a historical one. We considered as a main guideline to spread the dialogue between dialogue and different religions, and it was signed by Dr. At-Tayyib and also Father Francis. There was also a request to spread the instruction of this document in the universities. What we are doing also in the Pontifical Academy, we spread the message of this document about the human fraternity. We need to know that Francis the Pope, in the last message, in the 3rd of October, he declared in this message that we all brothers, and he talked about the ideas. These ideas taken from the document that he held in Abu Dhabi with His Eminent Dr. Ahmad Al-Tayyib. Through these academics, that they are spreading these messages and these instructions. Here we find the fraternity document that signed in Abu Dhabi last year as an essential part where we try to spread the instructions between Muslims and Christians, and also as an important document for researchers and scientists who would like to work in our academies. In name of the council, we would like to thank you very much, Dr. Nader Al-Aqad, for all these information and details. Hopefully we will meet you soon in other conferences, face-to-face or even virtually. This speech, is it written on a document so you can send it to me? No, unfortunately, I was speaking of my mind. I wrote some points, but if it's written, that's better, because we are trying to spread some brochures about the council. I have some written documents that spread, published in the different publications. So I can send you some of them in order to have it. It's in Italy, so we can translate it to Arabic. So these are the main ideas that we can publish it, and we work on it as a committee. So thank you very much. And I would like to ask Allah to bless the council, where I am a member of it. And I was there in Abu Dhabi at the start of this council with His Excellency Dr. Ali Naimi and also Dr. Muhammad Al-Bishari. Thank you very much for all your team and all the participants. And especially here, I would like to thank Mr. Usama, who always a communication point. Thank you very much. Thank you, Doctor. Al-Hussein with you from